The last class we studied the turn-off mechanism of a CR, that is, we studied this graph. Now there are different methods of turn-off, that is forced commutation and natural commutation. The commutation is nothing but a turning off method of SCR is nothing but a commutation. So the natural as well as a forced commutation, so that two types are made based on the type of source given for the SCR. If the AC supply is given, then it is called as a natural commutation. If a DC supply is given, then it is called as a forced commutation. Again, in natural commutation there are different classes are there, that is class A, class B, class C, class D, E and F. So A to E we call it as a forced commutation, and natural commutation, that is in that we have a class F commutation. So the natural commutation is also called as a class F commutation. Now we study natural commutation. So in a natural commutation what happens, based on the supply we are saying it as a natural commutation. So as name says, natural commutation, there is no need of any external circuit to turn off the SCR. The source itself can turn off the SCR. So here if a SCR is connected to AC supply, at every end of positive half cycle, the anode current goes through the natural current 0, and also immediately a reverse voltage is applied across the SCR. These are the conditions to turn off the SCR. So there are two conditions. One is we need to make anode current to 0, as well as after some time we need to apply the reverse voltage to make a junction J2 to a reverse bias. So if these two conditions are satisfied, then we can turn off the SCR. But in case of a AC, if we give AC supply, what happens? For example, if we consider a SCR circuit, simple SCR circuit, so consider this as a SCR, so for which we are giving a AC supply. So this is load resistor, so consider this as a SCR for which we are giving a AC source. So this is a load resistor. So this is our SCR, and this terminal is a anode and this terminal is a cathode. Okay. So this is cathode. So they call this as a supply source Vs. So if we draw the waveform for this input supply, we know the AC will have positive as well as a negative P. So that is continuously varying. So during this time, that is in a positive half cycle, so SCR will be in a on state. So as soon as this cycle reaches to 0, so that is anode is we are supplying anode a negative supply we are giving. So when we apply a negative source, the immediately the anode current will reduces to 0. So this is the method of natural commutation of SCR. So based on this supply source itself, when it reaches to the natural point, that is a 0, immediately the current through the SCR will become a 0. And so if we draw, this will be the, if we draw the plot of on and off curve, so in this time it will be on. So in this time it will be off. We are because we are applying a negative supply. So as soon as we apply the negative source, it won't immediately turn off. It will take some time. That is T1 to T3 and T3 to T4. That is from this graph. So T1 to T4, whatever time is taking, no, that will happen in a fraction of second. So immediately it won't off because of the charge carriers which are present in the SCR. So this one is a, as name says, natural value, that is a natural 0 is occurring. So it doesn't require any external elements as well as external circuits to turn on. So this method of a commutation, we are also calling it as a source commutation, because the source itself is turning off the SCR, that is the supply source. So that is also called as a source commutation. or a line commutation or else a class F commutation, because the types of commutation in a class natural commutation, the only one type is there, that is class F commutation. For that reason we are calling it as a class F commutation also. So this commutation is possible with line commutated inverters, control rectifiers, cycloconverters and AC voltage regulators. So this type of a commutation can be used in all these types of rectifiers as well as inverters, converters, because in all these things the supply is AC. So this is natural commutation. The source itself, as soon as the peak reaches to 0, that is positive half cycle end, no, the current goes to a natural 0, and also immediately a reverse voltage is applied across the SCR. So we are calling it as a natural commutation. No external circuit is required, no external elements is required to turn off the SCR. The next one is a DC circuit, that is forced commutation. That is, as the supply here is a DC. So again, if we consider the circuit of an SCR, so for this SCR, if we give a DC supply of a battery of some voltage, so this type of a commutation circuit is called as a forced commutation, because the supply here is a DC. So that if we draw the waveform for this input supply, so the supply voltage will be constant. For example, say it as a 2 volt. So the battery voltage is 2 volt, means it will be there is no natural 0 for a DC. There is no natural current 0 to the turn off the SCR. In such circuit, forward current must be forced to 0 with an external circuit to commutate the SCR. So here the supply is a DC, there is no natural 0. So in order to turn off the SCR, we need to use some external circuit as well as a components. So those components we are calling it as a commutating components. Getting this? So if we use the supply AC, we call it as a natural commutation. If the supply is DC, we call it as a forced commutation. So if it is a forced commutation, there is no natural 0 will occur in case of a DC circuit, DC supply source. So for that reason we need external circuits as well as external components, so like capacitor, inductors. So there is a circuit. So for your syllabus, so again in a DC type of source, that is a forced commutation, there are different classes are there, that is class A, B, C, D, E, and F is a natural commutation. So for your syllabus, class A as well as a class B type of commutation we have to study. So this is about natural as well as a forced commutation.